Tonight, a man is apprehended after attempting to steal a car and a baby. The Camille Henry Primary School goes into lockdown after a strange man was found wandering around the compound.
We had an unfortunate situation at school where we had an unwelcomed visitor.
And police speak on the Jackmel homicide. We have the details coming up.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovely and Amy Joseph.
Good evening. It is Tuesday, the 12th of February 2019. Welcome to the Hot 7 Nightly News. I am Lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. A Montador couple is said to be shaken after a man attempted to steal their car and their baby. A viral video making the rounds on social media shows the man after being apprehended by community members. He is in the back of a pickup van, tied and bound. The driver of that vehicle spoke with Hot 7 News about the upsetting incident.
A video that has now gone viral depicts a man said to be mentally unstable, tied up and bound to the back of a pickup truck. The various captions under the video indicate that the man had been apprehended by community residents after allegedly attempting to steal a vehicle with an 8-month-old baby on board. The incident took place in Agard, Montador on Monday, February 11th, and has been viewed more than 20,000 times on Facebook. Hot 7 News spoke with the owner of the pickup seen in the video, Everton Branford. He provided detailed information about what transpired.
The husband was going to go to work and drop his daughter in the daycare. While he was in the vehicle, the wife ran and tell him he forgot his phone. So at the same time, and the baby was at the back of the seat. So at the same time, he coming to step out of the vehicle. He just seen a guy just coming and just grab him. And the baby was in the back seat. So the wife ran outside and the wife began to try and defend her baby. When I came outside, I saw the husband was holding his wife by his car. And I understand about the baby. So the same time I saw a guy come into the vehicle, not knowing that guy was the one that was trying to get the guy vehicle and his baby. So then many people came out and they apprehend him. We apprehend him and things like that. Then we end up put him in my van, that vehicle. Then after that, the neighbor on the other side called the police. Many people called police. The police did not come because they had an incident in our area.
Branford says that residents who reported the incident to the police were told that a police crew had already been dispatched to the nearby location and additional police could not be deployed. He says further contact with the police provided instructions as to his next move.
He told me to bring the guy up wellness center. I brought the guy up wellness center. When I brought him there, they told me that to take him back to Central. So I brought him to Central. When I reached Central, the husband and the wife was making a report. They was there, and then the police came out. They came out. They asked the police, the same guy the police guy that spoke to him. When I saw his number on his shirt, I asked him, "Is you that spoke to me?" He told me yes. I said okay, and then he ended up. They took out the guy from the vehicle. They handcuffed him. They brought him inside. And it's only yesterday when the husband and wife came up, they told me what the police said. Because they say if they bring him back well and send and they don't hold him, they'll just release him.
Meanwhile, Branford says that the apprehended man continued to berate the couple with threats while in police custody. He says that the couple remains extremely traumatized by the entire incident.
The wife told me the guy was still making threats right in the station, saying he's coming back for that baby and that vehicle. So we don't know what else took place after that.
Reliable sources have confirmed that the man was released. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solaj Alfred.
The Camille Henry School went into lockdown after a strange man was found wandering about the compound. All was back to normal shortly after when police responded promptly to calls and took the man into custody. Rochelle Gonzalez reports.
Police were called to the Camille Henry Memorial School early Tuesday morning after a man was spotted menacingly stalking the students on the school grounds. Principal of the school, Beverly Diodoni, confirmed the matter to Hot 7 News, and although she was unable to divulge too much information due to the ongoing investigations, she revealed that the situation was handled swiftly by the police. Diodoni revealed that this is the first time such an incident has ever occurred within the school's compounds.
The children were kept safe. We engaged in a lockdown of the students, the classrooms. The students were kept safe. Everything was contained. The police responded very promptly and everything was under control. We continue to engage in our drills. We have done the lockdown drills with the students so they are aware of what the protocol is when we have an intruder in the building. And this is what we exercised this morning. As soon as we had the children under control and the police was informed, I informed the district education officer immediately of what was happening.
The principal revealed that the students were not affected by the matter and were all in good spirits enough to return to their daily scheduled lessons. District Education Officer for District 2, Martha Foster, said she was duly informed of the incident and that she was satisfied that all protocols were followed, including the tasks of informing the island's Chief Education Officer and the Chief Security Officer for the Northern Division. Foster said schools are being sensitized about such issues.
This is what we're seeing, an influx in incidents like this. What I can say is that our schools are engaging in drills to help to contain situations like that. We can never take it for granted that this is not going to happen to us in our little island. So our schools are engaging in drills, lockdown drills of various sorts, and it's just preparing the schools, preparing the students, preparing the teachers in the event that something like that occurs. And the school had done a previous drill not too long ago, so that helped them a lot.
Foster also revealed that protocols such as Amber Alerts for missing and abducted children are being discussed with the powers that be.
Recently, we concluded a safety meeting with all necessary personnel, school safety meeting, and protocols such as what you just described are being put on the table.
The suspect in the matter, who is allegedly of unsound mind, was found and arrested by the police. Reports and video footage have surfaced suggesting that the man held in the incident was captured and subdued in a separate incident on Monday after he allegedly tried to steal a car in Agard, which was occupied by an 8-month-old baby. Allegedly, the man was released after no charges were filed against him. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
Suhail Wassouf has been confirmed dead by police. He's a national of St. Lucia, originally from Syria. The shooting that claimed his life took place on Monday, the 11th of February, at Jackmill Ancillary. The traveling salesman is said to be well known and well liked on the island. Police are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding his death.
The lifeless body of Suhail Wassouf of Rodney Bay was found on Monday, February 11, 2019 in the community of Jackmill Ancillary. The 49-year-old traveling salesman is said to have made his living going coast to coast, selling various goods out of his minivan. Hot 7 News reached out to second cousin of Wasif, named George Habib, who declined to be on camera but shared his sentiments about the deceased, saying, quote, "He is a good family man, nice person. I'm thinking about his wife and children. That could happen to anybody. I've never heard anything negative about him." End quote. Wasif is said to have left behind a wife and 2 children. Press and Public Relations Officer in the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Corporal Anne Joseph, provided further insight into the homicide.
We can confirm that the incident yesterday was a homicide. About 3 p.m., officers attached to Ancillary Police Station responded to a report of a shooting at Jackmill in Ancillary. Upon arrival, the officers observed the unresponsive body of Suhail Wassouf, a 49-year-old resident of Rodney Heights in Grocery. He was at the time outside his minivan and was conveyed to the Victoria Hospital via ambulance. There, he was formally pronounced dead by a medical practitioner after having allegedly sustained gunshot wounds about his body. A post-mortem examination is scheduled for a subsequent date.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is urging anyone with information to contact the nearest police station.
Anyone with information regarding this incident is asked to contact the nearest police station or the Major Crimes Unit at 456-3754 or the crime hotline at 45-CRIME, that's 452-7463.
Sources tell us that the homicide was committed execution style, with no indication of attempted robbery. This is the fourth recorded homicide for 2019. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solaj Alfred.
One day after CCC workers downed their tools in protest over new systems implemented by the council, the National Workers' Union, who represents the disgruntled workers, held talks with the Castries mayor as well as the Labour Commissioner in a bid to iron out the issues.
Workers of the Castries City Council were back in business on Tuesday after their bargaining body, the National Workers' Union, assured them that their grievances would be tended to. This assurance came after workers downed their tools on Monday in protest over new systems implemented upon them by the City Council. On Tuesday morning, the NWU stuck to their words as they held a joint sitting with the Castries Mayor Peterson Francis and the Acting Deputy Labour Commissioner. Hot 7 caught up with the union's Secretary General, Johan Harewood, who gave this update on the matter.
The Acting Deputy Labour Commissioner met both sides this morning, the union and the council, in an attempt to try and resolve this particular issue. I must say that the meeting was very cordial and productive. What the Deputy Labour Commissioner has indicated, and both the union and the council has agreed, he will put a recommendation in writing and send it to both the union and to the council. And then we will meet at domestic level, union and council, and try to bring this thing to a final conclusion.
Harewood confirmed that the old system which workers were used to was reinstated, at least for now.
All existing hours will remain. Okay, we will get that written recommendation from the commissioner in the next few days, and then we will meet with the council, as we've indicated, to bring final closure to this.
So is it safe to say that services are back to normal with the CCC?
Services have been back to normal from this morning. But like I indicated, there was no strike, there was no industrial action. What took place yesterday was that the employees were told that their hours would be changed effective yesterday, and they wanted to find out exactly how these changes would have impacted them.
Workers raised concerns over numerous issues but focused mainly on a new shift system which would disallow them from receiving time and a half and or double wages for working weekends and holidays. The new system would also see workers receiving 2 days off per week without pay. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
Thank you, Rochelle. You're watching the Hot 7 Nightly News. Stay with us. We have more news coming up after the break.